All right, everybody should be able to hear me. Okay, mic check one two, mic check one two. Is that good? Can anybody and everybody hear me? First of all, good morning, good morning, good morning. Glad to have all of you on the training call. We are going to go over a number of things on today. Make sure you have your notebooks and your pads out because we're definitely going to cover a number of things that's taking place on today. The main topic for today is pretty much going to Diamond. Going to Diamond. If this is your first time on the Saturday training call, will you please hit one? Just type in one. If this is your first time on the Saturday training call. All right. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I will say this. Guess what? Welcome, welcome, welcome to all those that are guests on here for the first time. It's exciting to have you on here for the first time. Every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock is where we actually do this training, which helps you to build your business. Is to help you build your business, and we go over and we just believe in training. How many of y'all want to make a six-figure income? How many of you would love to become a diamond? And how many of you would love to just be successful to your level of success? It doesn't matter of what my success level, but it is really about your success level and deciding what it is that you would like to become. All right. So I'm going to definitely go over that, and that will be our main frame. How many of you believe in participating and being involved will help you get anywhere a lot faster when you are actually involved in the process of everything? I mean, from the point of, if you feel like a stranger, then you feel like a stranger. But even on this call, you can all interact at the bottom of at the end of the day. We can all get involved, and that means we get a whole lot more energy, right? Because you're participating. And again, that's why it's so important to go to events. Get to know people. Is it important? Yes. Make a decision. Guess what? I'm going to call up the leaders. How many of you have not talked to me ever before? How many of you in here has never talked to me on this line before, on the phone? Have called my phone and you have not had the opportunity to talk to me ever? So you telling me I talked to, let me see, let me go through this list. Okay. I'm getting ready to say, I know I ain't talked to all these folks in here. let me look. I'm gonna just call y'all out right now. And I know I ain't talked to you, and I know I ain't talked to you, and I know I ain't talked to you, and I know I haven't talked to you, and I know I haven't talked to you. No, I'm just playing. But guess what? It is important that you are getting, you literally get in touch with your leaders. If you know you want to become, watch this, let me make this real simple. If you want to learn how to drive, ladies and gentlemen, is it important to help to get with somebody that knows how to drive, that can teach you how to drive? Yes or yes? It's just, if you wanted to learn how to jump rope, do you go and get with somebody that don't know how to jump rope? No, you just get with that person that learns how, and you say, can you do what? Can you teach me how to do what? Jump rope. Many of us are afraid for some reason to just reach out and touch someone. It is important to go. When I say it's important to go to events, if there is an event happening anywhere near you and you are not attending it, you are literally cutting off your success. Are you following what I'm saying? So it is so important when you say, okay, I want to become a diamond. You have to start to understand how diamonds think, what they do, where they go, how they've gotten there, period. And once there is already a diamond in your organization, guess what? That means you have the opportunity to make diamond, correct? Yes or yes? This is everything that we do. I don't care what it is, right? Which means everybody in here can make a decision to literally become whatever you want to become. Now, I will say this. All right, I'm hearing my mic is echoing. Is my mic echoing? Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check. Okay, everybody, am I good? Okay, so that means some people got some faulty. It's user error. Well, thank you. It's important, ladies and gentlemen, watch this. In order to make a decision to become a diamond, you have to make a decision to become involved in the business. You have to make a decision to become involved in the business. You have to make a decision first. Your first goal to become diamond, anybody can tell me what the first goal is? What is the first goal to become diamond? Any diamonds can tell me? To make a decision. That's number one. To make a decision. All right. Once you make a decision and you make up your mind, there's a lot of things that come in this. Making up your mind means I'm willing to make some sacrifices, right? Making up your mind means I'm ready to learn and train on these diamonds. Making up your mind and developing a mindset is simply making a decision. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Making a decision to simply become diamond and developing the mindset. And what comes with the mindset is habits, right? It's actions, right? It's all of these things that you made a decision that it's time for me to become diamond. So what's the first step to becoming a diamond is to become a executive. Am I making sense? The first thing to do is become an executive. That's the first step. The first step to becoming a diamond is to get your first check. Sponsor somebody. You got to sponsor somebody. That's number one. All right. Can everybody in this room sponsor anybody? Absolutely. If I told you right now the reward is going to be $10,000 for everybody that sponsors somebody today, I guarantee you 95% of you will sponsor somebody because you have made a decision. I need that $10,000 and I am going to get it. Yes or yes? That's all it takes. Every last one of us can sponsor somebody. Every last one of us can sponsor someone in this room. So what do I need to do to get to executive? I need to sponsor 3 people. But guess what? Before you sponsor 3, you got to sponsor 1. Before you sponsor 3, you got to sponsor 2. And then watch this, ladies and gentlemen. In order to sponsor that 1, first of all, you know what you have to really do? You have to believe in the opportunity. Now watch this. I'm going to show you something. Once you believe in the opportunity, you can best believe that there is no one that you won't tell about the opportunity. Why? Because there's something that comes within you that's automatically. There's something that comes within you that becomes automatic. Watch this. Expectation, right? Expectation automatically brings excitement, right? So I'm going to just take this right here to where we all can relate to. Anything that you're expecting is going to bring some type of, now watch this, some type of feeling or some type of emotion. So if your mama said it like this, she said, I'm going to tear your tail up when you get home. Did you hear what I just said? I'm going to tear you up when we get home. Now, you are what? Expecting you getting ready to get a beating. Did we all not get afraid? All of us, every last one of us was automatically based on the expectation of that behind whooping. You were automatically afraid. Oh my God, I got to go to the bathroom, mommy. Don't wait till I get home. You already crying. It is just automatic because of your what? Expectation, because she made it in. You're going to get your behind whooped today. Are you following what I'm saying? Now, there's ways that mama could have said this stuff, right? There's posture to this stuff. She'd be like, you know what? You're going to just keep on. You're going to keep it up. See, there's posture to stuff when we start talking these type of things, right? When we start saying things. So if I say I'm going to get diamond, there's a way you can say I'm going to hit diamond. If I say I'm going to sponsor somebody, if I say I'm going to have the biggest team, if I say I'm going to be on the top of my game, I'm not worrying about nobody else. I am saying it with so much demand and authority that I feel it. Are you following what I'm saying? Based on, I know, guess what? And I know this works. See, ego can go either way. Ego can go either way. It can go to the point where you envy, or it can put you into action. Because that's what my ego did for me when I went to an event. Watch this. I went to an event and I saw my sponsor when I got into the business. See, now watch this. Ladies and gentlemen, hear me out and hear me out well. When I first got into network marketing, there was no real belief because I didn't have any success, and it was an event that took place that I didn't have a success. So I kept saying after that particular event, I said all of that stuff don't work. Listen to what I'm saying. When we start talking about events that are taking place in your life, events can make you or break you. How many of y'all have been in a relationship with a person, and all of a sudden mentally you say, you know what, they just get on my nerves. I'm just sick and tired of men. They just, all of them dogs. Boom, bam, boom. They just all, boom. You follow what I'm saying? See, this is just an event that has taken place that you were participating in, and it then gave you some kind of feeling or emotion towards it. So now watch this. There's no relationship that's going to do well for you because of an event you've been through, and instead of holding yourself responsible, you're holding the other person responsible, and guess what? It stops. The same exact thing for when I got into Amway at 18. I was saying none of that stuff worked. It don't work. It's a pyramid. And I was saying every word that I could find to make it not work. And that was what was in the way of me becoming a millionaire. Literally, it don't work. That's one of them pyramid schemes. That stuff. And that is where many of us, because of events that we have been in, or maybe other people that we have seen, maybe your family member who has tried it, this person has tried it, you haven't seen no success in it, and all of a sudden your belief is out the door. You don't have a chance. You'll never be diamond. So we have to do all of the reprogramming first. So now once I went to, the gentleman said, Kemp, I want you, I remember when people would invite me to go to like classes like this. I don't have no time. I want to watch Scooby-Doo. I want to be home playing the PlayStation, or I want to be on the computer. So I don't have time for this stuff. I don't even make no sacrifices for it. If I'm home and guess what? I'll do it. See, when you're ready to become diamond, you put this on your calendar. It ain't no question. I'm at the event. I'm going to make sure. See, when your diamond mindset is literally, guess what? I don't have time for nothing until I hit diamond. Period. And when I hit diamond, guess what? I want to go to 2-star. I want to go to executive. I want to go to presidential. I want to make $30,000 a month. See, and I'm gonna tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. See, you are building your business and your convenience. You're not building your business on purpose. There's a difference. When I get time, I'll do it. No, a diamond makes time to build his business. He don't let somebody get in the way of his destiny, because a diamond realizes that, guess what? Hey, this is my livelihood. This is going to cause me to work for somebody else, or it's going to cause me to just soar in my life. A diamond has no I don't have time to be on the phone listening to your complaints. I don't have no time to go with your excuses. I don't come up with excuses. I'm going diamond. Well, my mother died. Okay, she's dead right now. God bless you, mother. You lived your life, but I got to live my life. And she's going to understand that, ladies and gentlemen. Your family, your kid, all of these excuses will never get you to diamond. Well, it ain't that serious. Okay, that's not a diamond mindset. It is serious for a diamond. This is real talk. So you saying diamonds don't have time for foolishness. I remember when I used to watch the football game. I don't have time to be watching somebody else get their ring and root them on and be entertained by them. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. Did you see Scandalous? Did you see that? Did you see that on TV? I don't have time. Those people are taking care of their families. They're on TV. Why are you watching them? You really got time to watch them. Well, Kemp, I gotta see. That's not a diamond mindset. I promise you. The diamond mindset is willing to sacrifice that stuff. They're willing to give up, because guess what? Does it mean I never can watch it ever again? Nope. You'll be able to watch television again. You'll be able to be entertained. You'll be able to do that. But right now, it's just like if you were going to college to get a PhD. I don't have time to hang out with my friends. Come on, you want to go out? No, I can't. I got to study. I got finals. You follow what I'm saying? There are sacrifices. You don't see somebody that's going for their PhD. They're trying to do all of these other electives. You follow what I'm saying? But you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to do this, you want to do that. That's not a diamond. My mindset was on, and it really was, I ain't even going to talk about the diamond. It was Kemp needed to be at $10,000 monthly income, because that would give me my freedom. That would give me my freedom. That would give me my control. That would allow me to be able to tithe the way I want to. That will give me the time where I could fire my boss. He is done. You're out of here. That is when you take control over your life. See, diamond is not the diamond. It's not the diamond. It's the money that gives you the leverage to do and live your life. And see, this is what's happening in vacations right now. More and more and more and more people are seeing people hit diamond, which is giving more and more people the confidence that they can hit diamond, and they are making a decision. So when Bruce or I went diamond, Bruce is on the phone with me. Kemp, I'm going diamond. Bruce done went diamond. Guess what? Now you got the daggone Ron Jones. Oh man, I got to be diamond. Oh, and he did it. Guess what? I got to to do it. And then I was on the phone saying, listen, how you gonna let Preston, how you gonna let Ron hit diamond before you, and you came in here? Oh, you want to start messing with some egos? Oh, you want to start getting on some people under some people's skin? Oh, I'm gonna show you how to get you to diamond. And now we are becoming diamond creators simply because guess what? If you can do it, I can do it. It's no different than walking, ladies and gentlemen. It's no different than writing your name. It's no different than talking. It's no different than eating. All of these things we have all learned how to do. It wasn't about, well, is it your mindset? Try not eating. Try not learning how to eat. Period. You don't have that thinking. You can take on anything that you want until you start talking yourself out of it. You start reasoning with things. Well, you know what? Anything can be justified through your words. Anything can be justified through your words. Any accomplishment can be achieved through your words. Period. It's just nothing but I'm going to get here. You can't keep saying I am the greatest. I am the fastest. I float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Can't nobody. You will speak yourself into greatness simply because, and the closer you get to diamond, the more confident you become in any journey that you are on. Period. If you become see, it's just a decision. Because now once you hit executive, guess what? Oh, I can get that was easy. I can get in 3. And I'm telling you, you'll see these folks. The reason why this company is going off right now, because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You want to know what gets you? You want to know what really gives you some motivation? You want to know what really gives you some confidence? You want to know what it is? When you start watching them checks start growing. You follow what I'm saying? When you start watching your checks start growing, when you start seeing yourself being able to reach this, and now watch this, it brings excitement. It brings like you. Listen, I don't know nobody that was expecting their income tax check and they was not excited about. I don't know anybody. Nobody. Oh, I'm getting my income tax check today. No. You got excited the moment that man said you getting one. The moment he said you gonna get something, you was excited. Now, you may not get excited when he say you owe the government. See, I know how this all works. This is just programming. I know how it works. There is no way you're not getting excited when he said, oh, your tax refund is $11,000. What? $10,000. What? $5,000. What? See, and then watch this. After he says the 5,000, he says, guess what? Today is Saturday. You should expect your check by Tuesday. What? So now watch this, ladies and gentlemen. See, all of us are like, Tuesday, today is Saturday. And then you waking up, is today Tuesday yet? Guess what? Nope. Here we go. And all of a sudden, you got all of these things in your mind. Oh, $5,000. Oh, I could get a new car. Oh, $5,000. I could get my deck fixed. Oh, $5,000. Oh, finally, thank you, Jesus. I could get my car. I could take the kids somewhere. I could do this. See, it's just automatic that this stuff starts to kick in and you just start, oh, wow. You follow what I'm saying? But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You want to know what's really exciting for diamonds? Because they start looking at their back office. You know what's exciting for diamonds? When they get their phone and all of a sudden somebody joined and I'm sitting here talking to you. See, diamond is not the end. Oh my goodness. Diamond is like when Donald Bradley comes up to me and he says, look at how many people joined. See, I was hanging around diamonds. He's showing me his back office. I'm like, are you kidding me? What? See, I'm staying fired up. I'm not waiting for somebody to give me. I already know, because guess what? The one thing that does not lie is numbers. Numbers. Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you this. Each and every diamond kept looking at the numbers. And the closer that number got to 300, these folks was losing. Like, I got Preston was on my phone almost yesterday, the day before yesterday, the day before yesterday, and he was like, Kip, I got 15 more people and I'm diamond. Do you know what those next 2 days was, what it was like for Preston? When Ron called me back, he said I'm only 10 away. But then he started talking to his team, and his team was so excited. We're gonna have a diamond. They said, you know what? We're gonna get you there. See, when you have a team of people that's in the midst of your success, and they know that they have your interest, it's nothing like it. It's nothing like it, because if he's winning, it's going to allow you to win. If you're winning, it's going to allow the next person to win. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is why the Bible says, watch this, teach a man how to fish. And then when you have a CEO that's saying, I'm willing to give you 100% match on that person. Let me tell you something. When your life starts to be affected by people, see, many of you, I've heard this, well, I don't like to build this business because I don't like other people to be responsible for my success. But when you get it, you'll love people to be responsible for your success. That's the way a diamond thinks. He's not thinking about, I don't want to help people. He wants to serve as many people as he wants to. A diamond wants you to get to diamond just as much as he's at diamond. He wants to celebrate your success. It's nothing like celebrating. I love hitting regional. I love being this, but it is nothing like when I saw, oh my. When I go in this back office, and I'm sharing my screen for those that's on the phone. See, all servant leaders will make diamond. All servant leaders will make diamond. Because when you are a servant leader, you will never build by your pocket of what's going in your pocket. You follow what I'm saying? Here, this is just a philosophy that I know. This is just a principle. When you are a giver, see, most of you are takers. You just take. You must learn how to give. Now, guess what? I was listening to Eric Ward today. He said, you know what? He said, when out in the world, I was a taker. I wasn't a giver. I was a taker. See, this is when you are a taker, you get jealous of givers. When you are a taker, you can't celebrate others' success. Oh, you follow what I'm saying? See, whoosh. When you are a taker, you don't want to see others win. But when you become a giver, see, and this is where this is where many of us really miss the boat on this, because you got to get comfortable in serving people. You got to get comfortable comfortable in helping people. You got to get comfortable in sacrificing for others. And this is why many folks may say, man, I ain't gonna get the diamond. See, you see yourself. You don't even see a bunch of people at your funeral because you are already, it's the heart, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if I could build a big team because I done heard some people say, I am not a people person. How can you be a Christian and say you're not a people's person? How can you be a good servant leader and say you're not a people's person? How can you be literally to a point that, oh man, I want to build a big team, but you don't want to give and help? And ladies and gentlemen, sometimes it's just about speaking a good word into somebody's life. It ain't about you. It's nothing like you putting up, I made executive, but it's even better when somebody says, guess what? I'm proud of this leader because she's now an executive. See, you could talk about yourself all day long, but when others start talking about your greatness, if you see the wealthy people, we talk about them. When you see the people that are doing very well, we talk about them. We see Walmart, Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, scandals. See, you talking about those people, but now the real question is, who is talking about you? I can't even sign up one person. I'm having problems, Mr. Satchel. I can't get nobody. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't be a taker to be a diamond. You got to be a giver. You can't be a taker to be a diamond. You got to be a giver. And the more you give, the more that will be given to you. The more you give, the more he gives to you. You only got two hands. You only got two hands to give from. But you have millions of hands that can give to you. Are you following what I'm saying? This is real. And see, this is why, ladies and gentlemen, we used to have an event. It was called Dream Night. It was called Dream Night. And that's when these folks would come up and they would give you the real story. See, some of you haven't heard the real testimonies. Some of y'all ain't ready to become transparent. When you become diamond, you got to become transparent. See, some of y'all ain't facing your responsibility or yourself. When you become diamond, you got to be able to face that giant. There's monsters in you that's just stopping you from getting success. There's something that's in you that won't allow you to talk to people. But you, in order to develop, and I'm not going to say something like, Lord, I'm going to pray for it, but there's things that you have to start doing on purpose to start breaking the bondage, breaking the yokes, because you have to change the programming. You have to change the program. Oh, I pray for you. No, ain't nobody pray for you to get it in you. What does that sound like? I'm going to pray. No, there are things that you have to do on purpose. Like, for instance, many of us are programmed to the point that the only way we ask for the manager is when something is going wrong. And I done said this a few times. Oh, the only time you ask for the manager is when something is going wrong. Why don't you ask for the manager when things go right? Now you're going to create your world. See, well, how can I recruit up? Recruit up is just simply saying, good morning, how you feeling today? My name is Kemp Satchel, and I just wanted to let you know I really, truly enjoyed the experience that I had with you on today. See, that is doing things on purpose. Don't say, let me pray about it, and then you're still doing the same stuff. You got to change your words. You got to change your words. You got to change your thought patterns. Oh, why? Guess what? I want to see you when your room is clean. I want to say something to you. You know what? I want a better relationship with my family, with my kids. Well, start learning to love on people, and you're going to see a big turnaround. See, that's what this business is about. It's about love. It's about edifying. It's about lifting people up. See, we done been in the crab mentality because of what we have been conditioned with. Oh, I don't like my job. These people backbiting. They over here. They angry. They upset. You're in an environment that's constantly got you that you are paying to go to every day to be around all of these people that are sad, depressed, period, dysfunctional. Just dysfunction. Dysfunction. To the point that you don't believe in yourself. Your kids don't believe in themselves. Your relationship is gone. See, you don't even have a relationship with yourself because you don't like the person that you see in the mirror. Only thing you do is start crying. Crying is just emotions, but when you start the action plan to start changing the tears into joy, then you're going to see a difference in your whole entire world. Not just your business, but your household. Not just your household, but your job environment. Not just your job environment, but more people will be attracted to you to the point that you will have the opportunity to share the opportunity. Oh, Kip, I don't have time. Oh, Kip, you don't have time. You're afraid to make time to do it because you're afraid. Period. You want to make diamond? You want to make diamond? You got to make a decision. You got to make a decision. And the decision first is to change you. I do a class every morning at 9 o'clock. But many of you have not made a decision to go to the class. And a diamond is teaching the class. See, I can tell when you're ready to go diamond. You haven't even talked to me but 1 or 2 times. You're not ready to be diamond? Ask Ron how much he talked to me. Ask Bruce how much he talks to me. Ask Preston how much he talks to me. Ladies and gentlemen, they're all 3 diamonds. Why? Because they made a decision and they knew the importance to become diamond. If I want to be a diamond, I got to hang around a diamond. If I want to be broke, I got to hang around broke people. If I want to be a millionaire, I got to get around millionaires. That is the key to your success in becoming diamond. You have to get comfortable, okay? It's just like first class, ladies and gentlemen. You're too comfortable with the economy. But I'm going to tell you, make a sacrifice and sit in first class. Make a sacrifice and let somebody start to serve you on 5-star levels. Make a decision to change the type of car you drive. Go from a American car to a foreign car. Go from a daggone Chevrolet to a Mercedes. It's going to be real hard to start hanging out with those Americans. Go from a daggone Windows to an iMac. You're going to realize, see, I remember when I was looking at the iMac, I love that Apple computer, but I was making up excuses. I don't see no reason what you need a daggone spend $2,500 on a Mac for, and they got computers over here that they just the same. Wrong answer. Once you go iMac, you'll never go back. I can promise you that. Okay, when you go from a $25,000 lifestyle, I'm telling you, for those that drink, you know, if you drinking Hennessy and you drinking Jack on the top shelf, it's kind of hard to go back. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. No drinkers in here. Okay, well, you understand what I'm talking about. But guess what? You go back, it ain't gonna feel good. See, I used to drink what they call it. Wild Irish Rose, $2, Thunderbird, $2, $3. That's it. Man, have you ever had a good wine, a good cognac? Lily, you're going to see some of y'all, look, I ain't always been who I am. I'm just being honest that you can relate to what I'm saying, so you're going to see how you continue to grow to become a diamond. You can, let me tell you something. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just show this. Let me show you something. Why was it important to be at this event? Why is it important to be at this event? Do you see what's taking place in this particular video? Do you see the people that's in this particular video? Do you see the way these people are excited? They love helping people. They want to see you at this level. They want you to believe that, guess what? We have done this so that you can be here. So you got to make sacrifices to be in here. When you got diamond earrings, when you got $1,000 dresses on, when you got your tuxedos on, when you got the ties, it makes you a better person. It starts to take you to better places, and I guarantee you it will cause you to make more money, because guess what? I'm not going to show up at this event uncomfortable. I am going to move forward. Here's a 24-year-old that put 2,600 people in his business. Are you following what I'm saying? Here you are 50 and you can't sign up one person in your business. I don't know nobody, but a 24-year-old knows 2,600 people. You got this guy hitting the top positions. This Sterling, it's just showing me that, guess what? No matter where Donald is, he might be the top income producer, but you can best believe, baby, somebody is on his coattail. Somebody is coming after him. Somebody is believing. Guess what? I can tell you right now, there's somebody that's chasing my numbers down. Bruce can't wait to get to that number. Preston can't wait. I'm telling you what takes you to greatness, because it was no different than you jumping rope as a little girl. And if the girl got the 50, you was going to get the 51. If she got to 100, you was going to get the 200. If she turned around, you was going to turn around and flip. If you turned around and flipped, somebody was trying to do better. Why? Because of the circle of folks that you was hanging around. This is why it's so important to be around diamonds to go diamond. And if you can't get them, you get them. You choose your friends. I choose to call Donald Bradley. You choose to call someone else that's talking and racking. I choose to call Mark Campese. Why? Because he's my upline. Guess what? He's your upline too. Well, I don't have his phone number. Get it? Because I've never seen you ask Mark for his phone number and he hasn't given it to you. But you chose not to ask, or you came up with an excuse for you not having it. Ladies and gentlemen, all I can tell you is hang around your diamonds. Because guess what? I'm not going to sit here and just flip your whistle. I'm going to make you move your mountain. I'm going to push you to have faith. This is not about you believing in me, but this is about you believing in you. Because once you believe in you, I always say this, once you realize your potential and what you have to offer to this universe before you leave this place, I want to see your name on that roll. I want to see you in heaven. And I want to hear, well done, thy good and faithful servant. Well done. Get your diamond. Get your diamond. And I guarantee you, getting your diamond, you're going to bless a whole lot of people to get there. And you can best believe your funeral will not be empty.
I don't know if
Period.
I can answer that properly.
Period. That's period. See, talking and all of that stuff, it ain't going to get you there. But making a goal every day, you know what? I'm going to have somebody in front of that information. You're going to set yourself so many goals from this point on that guess what? Nobody is going to distract you because your goals are more important than the distractions. See, I can't tell you how many people send me an email, send me something, inviting me to see something, invite me to see that person. I can promise you, these diamonds, they are focused. When I talk to Bruce, he's focused. When I talk to Preston, he's focused. When I talk to Ron Jones, he's focused. That's what gets you to diamond. And your goals, so guess what? I don't have time. I'm looking at this person. I know they don't want to talk about business right now. All they talking about is something else. I don't have time. Period. Why? Because your goals are going to reach your dreams. And the closer you get to your dreams, the less foolishness you want to deal with because the faster you want to get there. Period. Period. Everybody think it's magic or something like that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's nothing magical. It's nothing different than when you was learning, you were pursuing. How many of you wrote your name correctly? When they said write your name on a piece of paper, real simple stuff. Guess what? Wasn't the words out of line like when you were writing? Wasn't your two, right between the lines? Did any of us write on all three lines at the first time that we did it? None of us done it. None of us. When we got up to walk, did anybody just stand up and you just started walking? No. But what if you started telling yourself, Lord, help me to walk. I pray that the Lord teaches me how to walk. You don't talk like that. You just keep on getting up, walking. You fell, you got back up, you walk. You didn't question yourself and say, what am I doing wrong? You're not doing nothing wrong. You're going through the process to get it right. That's in everything in life, period. Just because you had an accident in your car, did you stop and say, oh, I'm not driving no more? No, you got back in the car and you started driving again, right? Period. It didn't matter what happened or what this happened, period. No. It don't matter. You see your baby walking, you're going to tell your baby, let me lay hands on you and pray for you and hopefully you start walking tomorrow. Wrong answer. It ain't going to happen. That ain't how God operates. Lord, I'm praying for my business. No, pray for your business. Go to work. That baby, don't hurt yourself. Guess what? That baby ain't going to hurt itself. That's part of the process. That baby know what's going on more than you know what's going on. You got more fear in yourself than that baby got in them. They not afraid. They not afraid to get up. They not afraid to go out here and try. They not afraid to talk. That boy that's 24 years old, guess what? Do you think he was saying, oh, I don't have no friends? No, he wasn't saying that. He had a tenacity to his attitude. He just said, you know what? I'm going to make sure I do webinars every single hour. I'm willing to put in the work. I'm willing to make sure I'm putting somebody in front of the information. There was nothing different from Chad than it was from you. The difference with Chad is, guess what? He didn't have all of these obstacles in front of him. He didn't get in his own way. He just saw the opportunity and he went to work. Period. That's the magic. That's what gets you to diamond. And it's not going to happen with grown folks until grown folks make a decision that I'm ready to go to diamond. Just like this class. We got over 1,300 people in the organization that this email went out to for the training. I can't tell grown folks what to do. I can promise you some of them had legitimate excuses. There's 46 people on the class right now, in the class. That's it. 46. Do you think I'm crying? Oh, I'm not going to do the class because only 46 people showed up. Nope, I'm going to give you 100% of me, like it was 1,300 in this class. Oh, 1,700 that was in this class. Why? Because I'm not worrying about the naysayers, because I understand the numbers. They say, guess what? Guess what they say? There's 5% that will become diamonds. 5%. Out of the 27,000 people we actually have, when we went to the leadership conference, you know how many diamonds was at the leadership conference out of 26,000? 40. Less than 1%. Period. You know why? Because that's the numbers. That's the numbers. That's the amount of people who made a decision to become diamond. Period. Period. See, everybody wants it. We all want to travel. We all want an exciting life. We all want extraordinary relationships. We want an extraordinary team. But in all of that, ladies and gentlemen, there's work that comes with it. There's sacrifice that comes with it. And guarantee you, there's a commitment that comes with it that's bigger than everything. That will get you to diamond. So I want to thank each and every one of you out here that came. This call has been recorded. Basically, it's your decision. It's your decision today. You follow what I'm saying? It's your decision. All you have to do is make it. Just like every choice you make, it's your choice to get on the call. It's your choice to come to the class. It's your choice to go to the events. Everything I said is now left in your hands. The only thing that stops you from your success is you. Before you look at diamond, sponsor your first person. Period. And all you got to do is do what? Make a decision. I'm going to sponsor somebody this week. I'm going to sponsor somebody today. That's it. All right. So with that being said, I want you to go on Facebook. Everybody is in the actual group. I want you to go to Facebook and make a comment on what you received on tonight. Just a comment. I ain't asking you for an offering. I'm not passing the plate, but I am asking you for your feedback so I can hear what you received from this training on today. Every Saturday we are here. Monday through Friday there is a webinar. If there is anyone that's in this room that is ready to do a launch party, okay, you want to do a launch party for you and your family, simply give me a call or give your upline national or diamond a call and just let them know I am ready to go diamond. You need to call that person and need to make it known to them, because I'm going to make it, trust me, I'm going to see. Don't call me up and say I'm ready to go diamond and don't expect for me, because I'm writing your name down and I'm holding you accountable. And I'm not going to let you waste my time, because guess what? And I'm not going to let you waste anybody else's time, because going diamond is simply becoming independently a superstar. It ain't about motivation and everything. I'm just your accountability partner. I'm your support system. I'm going to be there to answer a question, to do your 3 ways, whatever. But guess what? The moment that you make your decision, and that's it, whatever it is, whether it's I want to hit executive, I want to hit regional, I want to hit, and I like Salita, she said, I'm going to go national first. And guess what? That can be done instantly. So we want to actually see that, all right? Any level that you are ready to achieve, guess what? You got to get the executive first before you can go diamond. So let's keep the boundaries doable. Am I making sense? I'm going to hit that. I don't care if you was regional and you went back. Don't let that discourage you from reaching your dreams. That's part of the process. That's like a person that failed a class in college and they simply said, you know what, I'm dropping out. One class, they failed. I'm dropping out. Don't be a dropout on your business. Don't be a dropout in your life. And don't be a disappointment. Don't be a failure. Why? Because you don't want your kids to fail for you. Don't fail for your children. Take them out the dysfunction. Don't let them get caught up in the rat race. Make sure you are a living example so that they can believe what many of us didn't believe, and it'll make it an easier process for everyone. God bless and have a great day on purpose.
Why vacation? Why vacation now? Because it's the hottest company in network marketing. It's the hottest company in the travel industry. This company right now is starting to gain momentum.
I'm proud of Vacation Travel for the leadership and Teamwork Global for the direction and creating an environment for us to win.
What I saw was an opportunity to be able to travel the world more for less, to be able to earn residual income, and most importantly, to be able to help other people.
And that's the beautiful part about this industry, especially as a mom of 2 children. Vacation has given me my time back. So I'm excited about this opportunity, especially in this season.
Man, my life has totally changed. My zip code's changed. What I drive has changed. But more importantly, the people we're able to impact, that's changed. And I'm forever grateful for Teamwork Global, as well as the industry of network marketing and vacation travel.
In 40 days, we've already promoted 5 diamonds, and we're just super excited. Wow. This is real.
So we were able to actually help those folks that are in corporate America actually win freedom for their lives inside of this business of vacation.
Vacation Travel is one of the most aggressive compensation plans in the entire industry.
We're just getting started, but right now the future is so bright for vacation. A company that does over $1 billion in annual revenue.
And we love the fact that we're working very closely together to help everybody gain financial freedom for their families.